For decades, we have been told that our gold is safe inside Fort Knox. But here's the uncomfortable question nobody in Washington wants to answer. Is the gold still there? Is Fort Knox empty? Listen to me. I actually believe there's a lot of evidence that Fort Knox has been raided and that the gold is not there. How else can you explain why the United States is buying up gold in record numbers? This actually makes the case as to why you should buy gold. So if you don't own gold, and think about this, if there's no gold in Fort Knox and that information gets out, gold is going to skyrocket even more than it already has. But central banks across the globe are buying up gold in record numbers. I think they know something that you don't know, that we don't know, that the gold inside Fort Knox has been absolutely raided. I'm not saying it's not there, but I'm asking the question, where is it? Where's the proof? Now, remember, Elon Musk told us that he was going to audit Fort Knox, and then we never got the audit. The audit never happened. Why? Well, I think it would be too devastating for the world to know that the reserves had been raided out of Fort Knox, maybe by government insiders, maybe by a deep state. Who knows? Maybe it was robbed. The reality is, though, there's no audit. We don't know if the gold is there. This would send gold into the stratosphere. Now, I believe that gold is going to go to $15,000 an ounce, whether or not there's gold in Fort Knox or not. If there isn't, it'll get there a lot quicker. But I do believe this is a reality. Now, on the issue of Fort Knox, America deserves transparency, all right? If gold is the backbone of trust in the currency system, then secrecy is a real problem. A real problem. And this has been a problem inside government for a long time. So I'm tired of the lack of transparency when it comes to this issue. I want to know. Now, why would I say buy gold? Very simple. Gold is not printable. Gold is really not political, except when there's chaos in the world. It is a safe haven. So in that respect, you could say that when politics are not going great, gold is a safe haven. Gold's not dependent on a server like Bitcoin is. We lose power everywhere. What happens to your Bitcoin? Gold you can hold. So if it's so outdated, I would ask you, why are those central banks buying it up, snatching it up in record numbers? Why? Because it has stood the test of time. You look at a chart of gold, and it literally goes up from the beginning of time. So this is why I say get involved now. Now, since the 1950s, I believe, was the last time we audited Fort Knox. We've seen pictures, kind of, from inside, but there's no press that's been allowed inside. I don't know what's real or what's not real. So, no photo ops, no audits, no access to the inside, no reporter tours. When we said we would be given tours of Fort Knox, it's not. Now, gold can be leased. It could be swapped out for something else. The gold in Fort Knox could be plated, and it could be lead underneath what they have there. So if it's there, prove it. If it's not there, the American people deserve to know, and it literally is that simple. I want to know where the gold's at. Bottom line, all right? Now, why does this matter to all of you? This is about confidence. Now, I know that the United States dollar is backed in the faith and trust of the United States government, but I would ask you this. If the United States government doesn't have the gold that it purports to have, the faith and confidence in the United States government instantly goes down. Does it not? You better believe it does. In a big way and very quick way. Inflation accelerates. Purchasing power falls. All this if the gold is not there. Gold protects against all of this, by the way. It protects against a weak dollar. It protects against debt explosions, which we're already seeing. The amount of money the United States is spending is not going anywhere. We're not going to be cutting our deficit by huge amounts. Yes, we're cutting it, but we're not going to get to a balanced budget anytime soon. And we know geopolitical chaos is still going to be going on around the world, which all, to me, says buy gold. So this is not, and I want to make this clear, folks, this is not a get-rich asset. Gold is like an insurance policy. If all hell breaks loose, you're going to have it, and you will make a lot of money on it. It is also a great way to protect your portfolio. It's a portfolio protection maneuver. I'm not saying put all your money in gold, but some of it. Small allocation. You have the physical aspect of gold versus the paper aspect of currency. I'll take the physical aspect of gold every single time. So again, let's make this clear as well. Gold isn't about betting against America. It's about protecting your family. That simple. What do you want to do? You want to protect your family? If you do, you'd invest in gold. So you can also do this through exchange-traded funds. You can do this by investing in mining companies, okay? A very good way to invest in gold. You don't have to buy physical gold. There are other ways to capitalize on the gold craze than just investing in physical gold. So when the government asks you to trust them blindly, history says you shouldn't. This is why I own gold, and that's why I ask the Fort Knox questions. If it's there in Fort Knox, then just let me know. Take me for a tour. Elon Musk, Trump administration, whoever, take me for a tour. So all of this is super important. Now, if you believe in any of this, if you think that this is a good idea, let me offer up a little bit of a solution for you. And this is a company that I really trust. GrantLovesGold.com, GrantLovesGold.com. Watch another 2-minute video to tell you if gold is right for you. This is a great company, Augusta Precious Metals. They'll make it happen for you. GrantLovesGold.com. Again, folks, is Fort Knox empty? Start asking the questions so we can start getting some answers.